When people think of inventions that changed the world, they often think of the United States, Japan, or Europe. But hidden in the heart of Southeast Asia is a nation whose creativity, resilience, and ingenuity have quietly shaped the way people live, work, and play. That nation is the Philippines. Today, we explore 15 Filipino innovations that many around the world don't realize came from this island nation. These are not just tools or toys. They are ideas that transformed industries, saved lives, and connected cultures across borders. And as you'll soon see, behind each invention lies the Filipino spirit, resourceful, inventive, and deeply human. Let's begin. Number 1. The fluorescent lamp. Imagine a world still stuck with dim, unreliable light bulbs. That was the case in the early 20th century, when electricity was still young and homes around the world relied on weak incandescent bulbs. Then came Agapito Flores, a Filipino inventor who worked tirelessly on a brighter, longer-lasting solution. His work on the fluorescent lamp would later light homes, offices, factories, and schools worldwide. Though history often gives credit to larger Western companies who mass-produced the lamp, it was Flores's idea and innovation that lit the spark. Think about it. The millions of classrooms where children learned, the hospitals where doctors operated, the factories that ran overnight, all powered by bright, efficient fluorescent light. Behind that everyday glow is the brilliance of a Filipino mind. Number 2. The karaoke machine. It's hard to picture a party, a family gathering, or even a night out in Asia without karaoke. This invention has spread joy across the globe, from Tokyo to Los Angeles, from small towns in the Philippines to major cities in Europe. While a Japanese inventor is often credited for commercializing karaoke, Filipinos perfected and spread it like no other. Roberto del Rosario, a Filipino inventor, developed what's known as the sing-along system in the 1970s. This wasn't just a machine, it was an invitation for anyone, no matter their age or skill, to pick up a microphone and sing their heart out. The impact? Karaoke became more than entertainment. It became culture. It brought families closer, turned strangers into friends, and created a stage for ordinary people to feel like stars. Without the Filipino contribution, the world might never have discovered this unique way of celebrating music together. Number 3. The medical incubator. In hospitals across the world, premature babies are kept alive by incubators, life-saving machines that give fragile newborns a fighting chance. Few know that one of the earliest modern designs came from Dr. Fatal Mundo, a pioneering Filipino pediatrician. Dr. Del Mundo noticed that in rural areas, many babies died because expensive incubators weren't available. She came up with a simple, low-cost version using readily available materials, even bamboo and parts of laundry baskets, to help keep babies warm and alive. Her invention didn't just save lives in the Philippines. It set the foundation for affordable incubator designs worldwide. To this day, countless families owe their joy, their children's survival, and their future to this breakthrough born out of compassion and ingenuity. Number 4. The yo-yo. For most people, the yo-yo is just a childhood toy, fun, simple, and nostalgic. But in truth, the yo-yo has roots in the Philippines, where it wasn't just a toy, but a weapon. The word yo-yo itself comes from the Ilocano language, meaning come back. Hunters and warriors once used wooden yo-yos with sharp edges or heavy weights as tools in combat. In the 20th century, the yo-yo traveled from the Philippines to the United States, where it exploded into a craze. Kids in the 1920s and 30s couldn't get enough of it. Tournaments were held, tricks were invented, and the yo-yo became a symbol of fun worldwide. Think about it. A simple toy born in the Philippines became part of childhood memories for millions around the globe. That's not just invention, that's influence. Number 5. Erythromycin. One of the most widely used antibiotics in the world was discovered thanks to a Filipino scientist, Dr. Abelardo Aguilar. Working in the 1940s, he sent soil samples from the Philippines to his employer, which led to the discovery of erythromycin, a powerful antibiotic that went on to save millions of lives. Erythromycin became one of the world's most important drugs, especially for patients allergic to penicillin. It treated everything from respiratory infections to skin diseases. Millions who might have died from infections were given a second chance because of this Filipino contribution to medicine. Though Aguilar himself never received the recognition he deserved, his discovery stands as proof that even the soil of the Philippines holds treasures capable of changing the world. Number 6. The jeepney. If you've ever been to the Philippines, you know the jeepney. Bright, loud, colorful. They are more than transportation. They are moving works of art. But beyond their cultural charm, jeepneys symbolize Filipino resilience and ingenuity. After World War II, thousands of U.S. military jeeps were left behind in the Philippines. Instead of letting them rot, Filipinos transformed them. They stretched the bodies, added roofs, painted them with vibrant designs, and turned them into mass transportation for millions. Today, jeepneys are part of the country's identity. But more than that, they represent how Filipinos can take remnants of war and rebuild them into something useful, creative, and uniquely their own. Few vehicles in the world carry such cultural weight. Number 7. The lunar rover connection. When humans first stepped onto the moon in 1969, they needed a way to move around. The lunar rover, the moon buggy, was created with help from Eduardo San Juan, a Filipino engineer often called the father of the lunar rover. San Juan contributed key designs that allowed astronauts to travel long distances on the moon's rocky surface. Though NASA often highlights its American engineers, San Juan's work proved crucial. Without his input, the Apollo missions might not have achieved what they did. It's a reminder that Filipino innovation doesn't stop at Earth. It reached the moon. Number 8. The video phone. Long before Zoom calls, FaceTime, or WhatsApp video chats, a Filipino inventor dreamed of seeing the person he was talking to. Gregorio Zara, a physicist and engineer, invented a two-way video phone in the 1950s. His design allowed people to talk and see each other at the same time, decades before it became mainstream. Zara's invention laid the groundwork for modern communication. Imagine how essential video calling has become today, especially during global crises like the pandemic. Students, families, and workers around the world rely on it daily. Few know its roots trace back to the Philippines. Number 9. Banana ketchup. It might sound unusual, but banana ketchup is one of the Philippines' most famous food innovations. During World War II, when tomatoes were scarce, Maria Rosa, a Filipina food technologist, created ketchup using bananas, sugar, and spices. Today, banana ketchup is a household staple in the Philippines, used on everything from fried chicken to spaghetti. But its influence goes beyond food. It represents Filipino adaptability, the ability to create alternatives when resources are scarce. The world might know Heinz, but in the Philippines, the sweet red sauce that families love is a homegrown invention. Number 10. The bamboo organ. In the 1800s, Spanish priest Far Diego Chera built a pipe organ made almost entirely out of bamboo in Las Piñas, Philippines. This wasn't just a quirky project, it was a masterpiece of sound engineering. To this day, the bamboo organ still works and is considered one of the most unique instruments in the world. Musicians from across the globe come to hear its sound, rich, warm, and unlike any other organ. This shows that even centuries ago, the Philippines was innovating in ways that amazed the world. Number 11. Saline 4 drip. In rural areas, where modern medicine was limited, Maria Rosa once again stepped in with a life-saving solution. She created an early version of the Saline 4 drip, providing hydration and electrolytes to sick patients who couldn't drink. This simple invention saved countless lives during wartime and in poor communities. It proved that sometimes the most powerful innovations aren't complex machines, but simple, practical solutions to urgent human needs. Number 12. The bamboo bike. In recent years, as the world turns towards sustainability, one Filipino invention has caught global attention: the bamboo bicycle. Eco-friendly, durable, and affordable, these bikes are crafted from strong native bamboo. They're not just a novelty. Bamboo bikes have been exported worldwide and praised for reducing carbon footprints. They symbolize how Filipino creativity is helping build a greener future. Number 13. The Philippine-made microchips. When people think of Silicon Valley, they imagine the US. But in truth, many of the microchips powering the world's computers and phones are manufactured in the Philippines. Filipino engineers have played a huge role in the global tech revolution. From semiconductors to software, the Philippines has proven it is not just a consumer of technology, but a creator and producer. Without Filipino contributions, the digital world as we know it would grind to a halt. Number 14. The anti-cancer drug research. Filipino scientists have long been at the forefront of natural medicine research, developing compounds from native plants with anti-cancer properties. While many are still in testing, the Philippines continues to be a source of groundbreaking discoveries that may one day save millions more lives. Number 15. The modern watercraft innovations. From ancient barangay boats that connected Southeast Asia to modern designs that influenced shipping and fishing, Filipinos have always been masters of the sea. Their boat-building techniques laid the foundation for maritime trade long before colonial powers arrived. Today, Filipino-designed vessels continue to serve across the region. And so, what do these 15 inventions tell us? They tell us that the Philippines is not just a nation of workers or allies. It is a nation of creators, innovators, and visionaries. Some of these inventions brought joy. Some saved lives. Some shaped entire industries. From toys like the yo-yo to life-saving incubators. From the bright light of fluorescent lamps to the music of karaoke. Filipinos have touched the world in ways that most people never realize. The world may overlook the Philippines, but these stories remind us that true power is not always loud. Sometimes it is quiet, humble, and deeply human. This is the story of 15 Filipino innovations that changed the world, and it's only the beginning. So what do you think? Which of these inventions surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Philippines Uncovered for more hidden stories from the heart of Asia.